Hey guys, Metal Breakdown here. So the reason I'm here today is to do the album review of the new album by Underoath. It's called Erase Me. I did the review and reaction to the first two singles, so these songs were On My Teeth and Rapture. They were both really good. We'll see in that video if both of them or one of them or zero of them, none of them will end up in my top 5, and we'll talk about the fact that this is a comeback because last album by Underoath, Disambiguation, was released in 2010, so yeah, 8 years ago. So the biggest question for that video: are Underoath still relevant in 2018? Can they make a big comeback after 8 years? Do they still have it? We'll find out in that video. And a small change from the last album in 2010, Aaron, the drummer and singer, well, some part of the vocals, is back for this album. So he was in the band. He was out of the band for longer than the last album, so for like 10 years. So yeah, we'll find out. Let's fucking do this, guys, for the album review of Erase Me by Underoath. With this new album, is it good? I would say that it's pretty fucking good. I would even say that it's better than the last Underoath album. Probably on the same level as the 2008 album, which was also the last album with Aaron, Lost in the Sound of Separation, or maybe a bit under it. I don't know, they're pretty much equal in my esteem right now, but we'll see with time, because yeah, I listened to the album a couple of times already, but my first listen was today, so it will probably grow on me even more with time. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure it will never top They're Only Chasing Safety and Define the Great Line, but we never know. But from now, it's probably equal with Lost in the Sound of Separation. I think it could have been a bit better. It's already pretty fucking good, so I should not even complain. But with the 8 years gap, the comeback could have been even stronger, but there's always place for improvement, even if you make the best album in the universe. So yeah, but they had the opportunity to try something new after all these years. They took it, and we have a fantastic record after all. At first, on the first listen, I was like, I'm not too sure about this album, but I'll listen to it a second time, a third time, and then I was like, oh, this is getting pretty good. And after that, on the fourth listen, I was like, fuck yeah. At first I thought it would be really easy to make my top 5 because I was not a fan of many songs on the new album, but after 4 listens, it was really fucking hard. I even have 3 honorable mentions, like 3 songs that could have made my top 5, but I had to put the songs out of the top 5 because the other 5 are just way too good. So it was hard for me to do that and make that decision, but I had to put out of the top 5 On My Teeth, the first single of the new album. It's breaking my heart. I hate it. And In Motion was also so close, but finally I went with the song that I put in the 5th place, and this song in question is I Gave Up. This song was almost out of my top 5, and I could have almost switched it with every songs in my honorable mentions, like I just said, but this song has something special, and I had to put it in the top 5. The beginning reminds me a bit of Between the Buried and Me, even though it's a completely different band. One are metalcore / post-hardcore band, and the other one is progressive band. So yeah, really two different band, but I found similarities at the beginning of this song. The part where the instrumental kicks in full force after the "I gave up" is monumental. It gives me chills. A super good way to end this album. And it's hard to believe that the first song I'm talking about is the last song on the new album, but I'm doing a top 5 and I have to start with the last song on it. In the 4th position, I went with the song Rapture. This was a really good pick as a single because it's so catchy and it gives you a good idea of how the entire album will sound like. With the first single, On My Teeth, you knew that the album will also contains heavier stuff, so both of them were really great pick because you kind of knew what to expect with both of them. I really hope this song will get played a lot on rock radios because it has a lot of potential, and I cannot wait to hear it live in May at a Rock on the Range, and I might see Underoath again in July in Montreal, in my town, because they're playing a festival there at Montreal with a pretty fucking strong lineup this year, so I might go there also. Now entering the top 3, I went with the song It Has to Start Somewhere. There would be no better title to start an album, right? The drumming in that song by Aaron is absolutely insane, so I need to praise his drumming on that song. Listen to that, only pay attention to the drumming and you'll be blown away. He also did a lot of really cool vocals in that one, so Aaron, this is definitely your song on the new album, the song that you shine the most in it. It was fantastic. Also, in the last minute of the song, it's getting so intense and so heavy, I don't think I could have asked for more. But they were even able to give me 2 songs I would love even more than this one on Erase Me, so thanks a lot, Underoath. Talking about these 2 songs, in the 2nd position I went with Wake Up. This is a really big surprise for me because it's probably the song that is the most different compared to what they did before. And yeah, this whole album is really different, but at the same time it's still Underoath, it still sounds like them. So if some people come to me and say, no, this sounds like Bring Me the Horizon, they did a tour last year with them and they just copied their sound. I was there on that tour and I know they changed their sound, right? It's fucking 8 years later. They won't make the same music over and over again, and they're not a Christian band anymore. So obviously some things will change, but it still sounds like them. They're still Underoath, and you cannot disagree with me on that. And I'm usually not a big fan of the song with a lot of electronics element in it, but this one is a big exception because it was truly fantastic. This song structure is insane. It built up all the way to the chorus. It never goes too heavy, but there is so many energy in that chorus. It's astonishing. I could literally listen to it the entire day and I will still be happy with it and not getting tired of it. After the chorus, it calms down and starts to build up again until the next chorus, which is again full of energy. They truly have to play this song live. It would be incredible. And now my favorite track on the new album, Erase Me by Underoath. I picked Hold Your Breath. This is the heaviest song on the new album, with probably On My Teeth. And even though I picked a lot of soft songs in my top 5, which is surprising because you know that I love heavy stuff, usually more than soft stuff, so now you're probably not surprised with that first position, but anyway. Underoath did not disappoint with that one, and Spencer's harsh vocals are better than ever in that one. Also, even though this song is really heavy overall, we still have a slower chorus, and it's just beautiful. I love the balance of heavy and soft parts in that song. It fits really well together because sometimes you have songs with really heavy parts, really soft parts, which is the case in that track, and sometimes it just doesn't fit together. you're like, what the fuck did you do? But it's really not the case here. It fits perfectly. So this is what I had to say on the new Underoath album. Obviously, I will listen to it a lot in the upcoming days, upcoming weeks, upcoming months, because it's brand new, it was good, and I need to know it more now to really get familiar with everything on it. But after 4 listens, this is what I think. So if you want to share with me what you think of this brand new album, that would be fantastic. I'm really curious to see what the real fans think of this album, because yeah, I love this band. I think I'm a fan of them, but I'm not an hardcore fan since day one who had to wait 8 years from for the new album. I discovered them last year, so it's not the same thing as hardcore fans that waited all these years. So I want to hear from you, hardcore fans. What do you think of On My Teeth? Not On My Teeth. This is the name of the single of Erase Me by Underoath. Just tell me in the comment section. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome to have you all here. This video will surely be in my video for best album of April 2018, so make sure to not miss that by subscribing. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all later, and take care.